The mine entrance is usually on the top floor.
Alright, good, that'll do the trick. Hello, and welcome to another stream of Outlast 2. I wanted to try and find some audio background in the game that wasn't too loud or anything. Hey there, Afro. Welcome. Is this in the first game connected? You're assuming it's not the same guy from the first game. Yeah, so you're playing as someone different in this game. It is a direct sequel to this in the sense of the events that have happened in Mount Massive actually are a thing, so it's not a standalone game that ignores stuff from the first game. However, having said that, you don't have to have played the first game to play this game. You could play this game on its own, and there's nothing from the first game that you need to know in order to experience this game's story. There are connections to it, of course, so if you have played the first game, there will be connections that you'll pick up on, but they're not important to understand this game story, if you know what I mean. Slayer! It's raining blood.
We tried to get her back before the enemy cracks her womb. But they...
Wait, Lynn? Have you seen her?
They killed us. The lucky ones they killed. Get out! We have to leave! We have to go!
So be careful, little eyes, what you see. Oh, be careful, little hands, what you do. Oh, be careful, little hands, what you do. There's a Father up above, and He's looking down in love. So be careful, little hands, what you do.
You're not evil, Blake. Just confused. You don't have to hide. Let me help you. I remember being If you've done something, I want you to tell me. Anybody asking you to keep a secret is lying to you. What did you do to her? You can't keep a secret from yourself. Not telling isn't the same as not lying.
Jess. Her name's Lynn.
Trapped. I was never gonna get out. But now I knew it. At least I'd be there with her.
Not collecting all documents.
Oh shit! Lynn!
You're not evil, Blake. Just confused.
They lived down here. No, not lived. I had to find Lynn. I hoped I hadn't already.
I'm not trying to get all the recordings, but that one's difficult to get because obviously you need to stay still while it does its thing. Meanwhile, you're being chased by enemies that can kill you while you're trying to get it as well.
Decorated with the dead. I checked faces looking for Lynn. Looking for my own. For Jessica.
If you've done something, I want you to tell me.
You do. Oh, be careful, little mouth, what you say. Oh, be careful, little mouth.
Loving and hating God is the same thing. Like making and killing children is the same thing. She told me to meet her in the music room.
Hello, E-Tone, welcome. Any suggestions for a first-time streamer as far as a mic? So it really depends. I actually have a headset with a mic that I use. And streaming from the PlayStation requires the headset plugged into the controller, and then on the controller itself, they've actually got a mute button. Personal preference, I prefer to have the ability to mute my mic without a clicking sound coming through on the stream. Unfortunately, a lot of headsets, if you're streaming on the Xbox on its controller doesn't have a mute button, so you have to mute using your headset audio. But I find that annoying because it makes like a clicking sound, which comes through on the stream. But yeah, I don't have much experience with streaming with an external microphone, like, for example, a Yeti or anything like that. So I'm not too sure. It depends. If you're going to be like a PC streamer, then it's probably best to look at some videos and stuff and see some suggestions for some really good microphones for that. But yeah, for me personally, because I'm streaming from the console directly with the PlayStation and with the Xbox too, I just plug the headset into the controller and then go from there. But the PlayStation controller actually has a button to mute the microphone, whereas the Xbox One doesn't.
What have you done to Lynn? Where is she?
We are creatures of appetite. I want to feel your hunger. I want to see your true face. Your seed will burn this world.
Where's Lynn?
I welcome her infant lord, naked and hiding nothing. I lay down this mouse.
Crazy motherfucker!
I show
Where
my
is she?
true face. Show me your true face. Help me make this right.
E-Tone, nice. You plan on streaming both Xbox and PC, so it still applies lower. Oh, cool. Yeah.
He's come. The fruit of your lust. Your child. Your father. The Christ we deserve. Watch.
And if you're streaming from OBS, like if you're streaming from your PC using OBS, it'll have the ability to assign hotkeys for certain things, and that includes muting your microphone on and off. But it depends. Like, I'm a streamer that likes to turn my mic off when I'm not actually talking, whereas some streamers don't mind having the mic on constantly, no matter if they're not talking or... And I also have this thing, it's only a personal thing for me as a streamer. Like, if other streamers do it, it doesn't bother me, but me personally, I like to keep anything like coughing or sneezing or burping or anything like that, or eating or drinking, sounds like that. I tend to keep them off the recording. So I'll mute my mic whenever I want to eat something or drink something. Yeah, you'd imagine you have a mute hotkeys, because unnecessary sounds can be very annoying on the other end. Like you're saying, yeah. And I mean, sometimes it can't be helped, because like a sneeze might come on and you don't have time to mute, and stuff like that. But the other thing too is sometimes when we're relaxed, our breathing we fall into our natural kind of rhythm of breathing. And if you have a microphone on when that's happening, some people, might have a louder breathing sound than some others do as well. And some viewers might be put off by having breathing coming through on the microphone. That's another thing that I try to do as well. I remember when I first started streaming, and to an extent I still do it now, but my body's used to doing it, is I'll be very measured with my breathing. There have been some occasions where a cutscene has been playing in a game that if I press anything on the keyboard, it'll skip the cutscene. And so I can't use my hotkey to turn my microphone off. And so I've had to make sure my breathing is very, or even and I wouldn't recommend everyone do this, but sometimes I slightly would hold my breath a little bit. But that's only very rare occasions where there's a cutscene in a game that I'm playing on PC, and it's a game where if you press any key, it skips the cutscene. So that happens few and far between.
What did you do to her? You can't keep a secret from yourself.
Hey there, Tech. Welcome on in, dude. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's cool that the community goal to contribute points to getting the Tomb Raider 2013 bow only and no upgrade challenge playthrough going. Thank you for the GGs on that. It's probably the one that I've had the most points goal towards to date, which was 200,000 points. So that's, insane to me that 200,000 points was raised, and there was still like 4 days left, I think, on how long the community goal was active. So that was really cool too. It's so funny, when trying to figure out how much time it's going to take you to get through something. Yesterday, my stream was about, I think it was like 4 hours of this game. To get to what I would call the halfway point, only in regards to...
Nothing matters but Lynn.
The chapters. So, Genesis, Job, Lamentations. At the end of last stream, I got up to Judges. And so I thought, 6 chapters. If I end the stream when I'm up to this chapter, then in today's stream I can, get the rest of the game done. Which is going to be a thing. Tuesdays I do split streams, and I've got about 2 hours of stream time left for this first stream, and then I'll be back later with something else. But it's so funny trying to figure out the timing of stuff. We're actually in this chapter, Leviticus, and of course there's one more chapter after this, Revelations, as well. So this stream will probably end up being shorter than the first stream, and finishing the game and all that kind of stuff. And then I'll end this stream and then come back later with another game as well.
God doesn't love you. Not like I do. Generous of you, Blake. Help me make this right. He's come. Fruit of your lust. Your child. Your father. The Christ we deserve.
My God.
Watch.
Lynn!
Blake! Oh my God!
Lynn!
Blake, help me!
Lynn! I'm here!
Oh God!
So much.
No!
Haha, I'm beating you. Get off. Get off me. Stop. You have to tell me. Get off of me. Not unless you answer. No. Fine. Then you have to give up. If you say I win, I'll let you up. Okay. You have to say it. You win, okay? You're such a pushover, Blake. I don't know why you have to be so precious about it. Did Lynn ask you to ask me? I asked first. So? I don't know. Nerd. Shut up. You are. She said to ask, didn't she? Maybe. I don't know. I just wanted to know. You're a nerd, too. I know. You think your parents are home yet? No. Usually not until after dinner. You think I could come over? Yeah, sure. Why? Why what? Like, why do you want to come over? I don't know.
What don't you know, Jessica?
Oh, sorry.
What are the two of you doing in here?
I'm sorry, Father Loudermilk. We stayed after school for journal? We were just leaving.
Let's step back into class, please.
Blake?
You're not in trouble yet, Blake. You don't want to get in trouble, do you?
Just stay with me.
I want you two to tell me what you were doing in here. Were you misbehaving? Do I need to call your parents? Jessica, do I need to call your father again?
No, please.
I only want us to be friends. Nobody's in trouble yet. Does one of you think you can make this right? Jessica? Jessica, look at me. Will you pray with me? Will you help me make this right? Why don't you go along home, Blake?
Don't go.
Did I interrupt something between you two?
It wasn't like that.
Then what did you want? You won't say? You know, shame is a gift from God. To let you know right from wrong. And what you want is very wrong. Go home and pray.
Stay. I want you to stay.
Blake, please. This is awkward enough. Nothing's the matter, but I need you to leave us.
Don't.
Everything's okay. You can leave, young man. Walk away.
So...
I see him!
So Blake repressing the memory of what he saw happen to Jessica. He repressed the memory of what actually happened and thought of her death as an accident, or, well, sorry, thought of her death as she hung herself. But obviously she didn't. And what we saw there was actually what happened. I was talking yesterday about the different layers of this game, and you got the...
Fuck! Lynn! Lynn!
You got the present day layer of Blake and his wife, Lynn, doing a documentary, and their helicopter crashes, and Noth's cult take her, and they think that she's pregnant with the Antichrist. And then you have Val, who leads the heretics, who were part of the original cult, but they went off on their own, and they want the child to be born, whereas Noth doesn't want the child to be born. You've got that layer. Then the second layer is when Blake is having these hallucinations of back when he was a kid, and all that kind of stuff is messed up in his mind. Then you have the third layer, which is when Blake was actually a kid and what actually happened. And earlier in the game, it shows you a glimpse of Blake at that point. And it's not until we get to this point in the game where it again goes and shows you a flashback from when Blake was a kid and show you what actually happened. Whereas the other layers of stuff has been the hallucination version of everything that Blake experienced back then and all that kind of stuff.
Lynn! You're pregnant. How are you pregnant?
Please. I don't want to die here. I don't want a baby to die here.
I won't let them kill you. We have to get out of here. We're out. I got Jessica out. It was cold, but the snow had just started. We'll find a grown-up, and we'll tell them what happened. We'll be okay. It's not my fault.
I'll go into detail about it later, but those who have played the first game and the Whistleblower DLC, and you remember the document that you read about the female patients and the female staff being moved off-site because of symptomatic pregnancies. That document relates to this game as well.
What the fuck?
We have to find shelter.
As far from those places we can get.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it really, Tech? Already minus 2 degrees Celsius? Now that is cold.
to get inside before the baby comes.
It's too dangerous. You can't.
We can't stay out here. Help me down, please, Blake.
Okay. Jesus. Be careful. Fuck! Lynn! You okay? I'm coming down.
It hurts.
I'm sorry.
I need to lie down.
Back here.
Okay. Okay.
It's gonna be okay, baby. Shit! Come on!
Oh, fuck! Jesus Christ, Blake! What the fuck? I think something's wrong. It hurts too much. I need to lay down. Fuck you! And fuck your god!
In the movie The Omen, there's a priest who gets killed when a weather vane comes flying off the top of the church and impales him in a similar fashion to Val getting impaled here. Not Val, Marta, I mean.
Blake, a path! It's getting worse!
Hurry. We'll find shelter.
It's like the whole world burnt. Oh, shit! Blake!
This is the baby.
Yeah, she's coming soon!
There! The chapel! We can take shelter! The world was on fire and the baby was coming. Impossible, child. Lynn said Jess was like her little sister. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. None of this is my fault.
I hope that priest, back when Blake was a kid, died a painful and slow death.
moving.
Jesus!
Fuck! The storm's getting worse! Come on, Lynn! We have to get inside!
Oh, shit! Shit, shit, shit! Oh,
You need to lie down.
I can't do this!
You can! You can do this!
Oh, God! Something's wrong.
Just keep breathing.
It feels like something's wrong. Ah! It hurts too much.
I know, baby, I know. But you can do this, okay? Just keep breathing.
Oh, fuck! Fuck! Ah! Oh, God! Oh, God!
Keep breathing.
It's
Just
killing
push.
me!
It's...
Ah!
Lynn!
There's nothing there.
Oh, Jesus God! Lynn! 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 No! Lynn! No! Lynn! Ah! No! Ah!
So, Lynn said you haven't even kissed her yet.
What?
Like in Beauty and the Beast?
Oh, you mean drama. The play. We're saving for the, actual night.
Uh-huh.
We are.
Okay.
We, cheek kiss.
So, is she your girlfriend? Tell me, or else.
Or else what? Ow. Stop it, get off.
I got you again.
That's the child, isn't it? My God. We're taking care of my children. But yours... I am powerless again. The child's too strong already. You've murdered paradise. God has gone silent. Since the storm, the birth. Who will he have if he destroys us all? Who will he have left to punish? I killed my children. All of them. Every last one. There's no more perfect faith than that. And still, God is silent. Kill that child if you can. If you love anything at all, crush its skull under your heel. I know God doesn't hear dead men, but I expect he answers them.
Priest dies. You didn't have to do anything. You were a child. Nobody could expect anything of you. None of this is my fault.
I wasn't intending to film all the recordings, but oh yeah, I definitely missed some. Oh, that's good. Because I was going to say, it'd be ironic if I actually got them all without wanting to, but I haven't got them all, so that's good. In a future playthrough. Alright, so there's a few things there. I was saying earlier how in the Whistleblower DLC for Outlast 1, there's a document you read talking about the female patients and the female staff being taken off the site of the Mount Massive Asylum due to symptomatic pregnancies. So essentially, the morphogenic engine, at least to my understanding, the morphogenic engine's effects were affecting female patients and staff to make them think that they were actually pregnant when they weren't. But to them, from their perspective, and from all their senses, they would swear that they were pregnant. So they felt pregnant, they looked down at their bellies, they saw that their bellies were pregnant, all that kind of stuff. But they actually weren't. They just thought that they were. And by extension, people like North is affected as well. So he thinks, when he looks at what Blake has in his hands, that it's actually a baby. So from Blake's perspective, from his perspective, they think that there's actually a baby that exists, but there isn't. So Blake doesn't actually hold a baby. This is just all inside of his mind as part of the effects of the experimentations that have been going on and all that kind of stuff. And so when Lynn dies and she looks and she says there's nothing there, it's because in death she realizes that she actually wasn't pregnant and that there's no child there. And the only reason why when we look at her we still see the baby bump is because from Blake's perspective he still thinks that she was pregnant and all that kind of stuff. So that's an explanation for that. There's been a lot of people that I've seen play this game who, and rightfully so and understandably, and it's not a bad thing, they thought, oh, is she actually pregnant? Maybe she was. What's going on here? Is there some kind of conspiracy or anything like that? But the truth of the matter is there isn't actually any child, and Lynn wasn't actually pregnant at all. She just thought that she was, and Blake just thinks that there's a child there, and Noth just thought that there was as well, but there actually isn't. Hydrogen cyanide. So essentially they killed themselves because of their faith.
Hey, Blake. Try to find me. I'm over here. This way, Blake. Don't worry. I'll never let you go. You never let me go. Now the light has gone away. Savior, listen while I pray, begging thee to watch and keep, and send me quietly to sleep. Watchful Savior, wash away all I've been wrong today. Help me every day to be gentle, gentle, more like thee.
As I suspected, this stream ended up being much shorter than the first stream. I stopped the last stream when we got up to the third last chapter out of 6, because I thought, oh yeah. And that was like a 4-hour stream, whereas this one's under 2 hours. But I'm still going to take a break after this stream is finished. Because the game that I want to do next, I'm not going to do an hour and a half stream and then end that stream and then come back later with the same game. So I may as well just take a really long break between streams and then come back with the next game that I'm going to be doing. And the next game I'm going to be doing is a game that I saw a friend of mine, Saint Ravage, play a few years ago. It's probably a few years ago now. Disco Elysium is the game that I'm going to be replacing Outlast 2 with. And it's one of those games where I've wanted to actually play it myself for a long time. The version I'm playing is called the Final Cut version, and it'll be on the PS5. And having a look, it seems that in the original version there was minimal voice acting done for certain characters, and I think it was more just the introductions to each character was actually voiced. Whereas the rest of the time throughout the whole game, you had to read things yourself. Apparently in the Final Cut version of Disco Elysium, they actually ended up recording all the dialogue for the whole game, but apparently they recast the original actors from the ones who had done the voice for the introduction to their characters. So it's going to be interesting to play through that game. I'm going to be playing through that version, and I've never played the original myself. So there'll be a lot of stuff that I won't know that is different necessarily from the original. I've had a look and seen that there's certain extra stuff that they added for the Final Cut version that's not in the original. But yeah, that's the game that will be going into the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday slot for the schedule, Disco Elysium. So when I finish this stream, I'll take a break and then come back with the first stream of Disco Elysium. As for how long the break's going to be, it's going to be a pretty big one. So let me just have a look. Alright, so I'm going to take a break of 2 hours and 30 minutes before coming back with Disco Elysium. That'll give me plenty of time to do what I need to do, and also set up for that stream as well, with all the information and things like that. It might even be a bit longer, I don't know, I'm bad with sort of like figuring out the exact amount of minutes and stuff. But let's say it'll either be 2.5 or 3 hours from now is when the next stream will be. I just want to thank everyone so much for watching this stream. For those who can't make it to the later stream, that's completely fine. Definitely understandable. Thank you so much for watching this one. Would like to recommend people check out Amateur Tech's channel. They're playing through the Tomb Raider series at the moment, currently on Tomb Raider Chronicles. Also going to be doing the other games in the series after that. Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness, Tomb Raider Legend, Anniversary, Underworld, and also the reboot trilogy, the 2013 reboot, and its 2 sequels, Rise of the Tomb Raider and Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So highly, highly recommend checking out Amateur Tech's channel if you haven't before. And no worries for the shout out, Tech. Absolutely no worries at all, dude. Thank you everyone again for watching. The next stream you'll see from me will be Disco Elysium. That'll be my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday game moving forward. Coming up on Friday is Tomb Raider Underworld, and on the weekend I'll be doing a playthrough of Assassin's Creed Liberation. I'll be back in about 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours time, to start Disco Elysium. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you have a good one.